satire of Indian football, and both these sides are raring to go and continue their impressive starts to the season respectively. Who will come out on top? We will find out shortly as both sides make their way to the ground. The League 2 for the 23-24 season kicked off recently, and here we are with the second match day. And now we have the starting lineup of Dempo Sports Club for you. The captain and the number 6, Ariston Costa, in midfield, with goal scoring inspiration coming from Sanvil Di Costa, who opened the Dempo's list. And they are well marshaled by Welister Mendes in goal. Rahul Kumar Paswan always carries that goal thread, the number 19. The defense is ever so strong by Brian Faria and Daryl Mascherano. The others, however, need to step up as the White and Golden Eagles try to go for the first win of the season. And now, the formidable Bengaluru United, who have already registered 3 points to the name from their opener, have Vishal June in goal with their captain Ahmad Faiz Khan, the defender, sitting at the back. He will be well shielded by Justin George. The goal scoring onus would again fall on the number 9, Jerry Pulamte. And Chester Paulindo, who added a sensational brace in the dying moments to seal the victory for them. Dempo Sports Club have a strong bench. The goal scorer Basanta Singh, who rescued a single point for them, is on the bench yet again. He will be looking to make a positive impact and seal 3 points for his side. Vieri Colasso, Shubham Rawat are other options they might have a look at. Suraj Rawat and Ronald Singh for FC Bengaluru will be hoping to make a go off the bench. The match 7 already into the new season. The fixtures are getting into full swing. Both these sides will be desperate. Dempo Sports Club, we know their illustrious history. They have won it all, they have seen it all. And now they're trying to make their way to the top of the footballing divisions in India. FC Bengaluru United will always give you that new kid on the block kind of feel. Yes, they're only 6 years into the footballing division, but they are making waves at it. Positive performances are due from them. And if they do perform in the way they have performed in the previous game, they are surely destined for promotion, aren't they? The Ella Ground, a superb stadium surrounded by thick green forests and beaches on one side, is a historic home to the Dempo Sports Club. They will be looking to make sure that this is a fortress for them. What better way than to start your season at home by trashing the opponents? And that too, opponents in good form, you have to say, as FC Bengaluru have made a fast start to the season. Here we are, not far off from the kickoff. Both the sides make their way onto the pitch. The match officials leading the players. Should be a great opportunity. Every season beginning has a lot to promise, a lot to offer for these sides. The only question is how willing they would be to take this opportunity and go all the way, especially with promotion on offer in such a short duration of time. The games do come thick and fast in this tournament, so you have to be prepared physically and mentally, and each game must surely be a target for 3 points. Players giving handshakes, fair play there as they look to play in the spirit of the game. Ajay Krishnan, the match referee, will be assisted by Kuldeep Singh on the touchlines. FC Bengaluru United clad in all red, and Dempo Sporting Club the host now, today in their famous all blue. Bengaluru United's captain Ahmad Faiz Khan is already waiting at the centre line as he greets the referee Ajay Krishnan, who will be assisted by Kuldeep Singh and Joginder Singh on the touchlines, where Lakshay will be the fourth official. The referee explaining what it is all about to both the captains. Number 6, Ariston Costa of Dempo. Biswajit Mitra will be the match commissioner. And myself, Pranav Venkatesh, glad to bring you the action from the Ella ground. All the formalities are done out of the way. We're very, very close to the kickoff. Both sides with the final team huddles. A chance to implement the coach's tactics. Samir Nayak, who has been taking Dempo SE in the right direction by winning them their first Goa Professional League title in over a decade in the 21-22 season. They have been making waves in the local circuits. Now, this is the time where they go big and get that ever-elusive promotion. Fernando Santiago Varela, the Spaniard in charge of FC Bengaluru United, knows his task to upset the boys with full of history and take his side one step closer to the promotion and into the I-League. Both sides settling into formation. A pretty attacking start from Bengaluru, you have to say, with the formation they're opting at the kickoff. And we are underway at the Ella ground. Bengaluru United launch it forward straight from the kickoff. Kicking off from right to left of your screen, clad in all red, are the visitors from Bengaluru, FC Bengaluru United. And attacking from left to right of your screen in all blues are the hosts, the Goans, Dempo Sporting Club. Early work for the goalkeeper there. Vishal June launching it into the afternoon sky. The duel will be retrieved by the Dempo midfielder, who tries to skip past the defender, but is well met by the fullback. Both sides trying to launch the ball with a lot of vigor in the early exchanges. There goes an attempted cross into the middle. The goalkeeper Vishal is well ready. Bengaluru trying to get into their passing triangles and angles. Now that's a good ball fired down the right wing. The striker coming out wide. He's looking for support. It arrives from the right wing. Trying to beat the fullback, but it's a great defending from the defender there. Stood his ground, pinched the ball off. After some super fast starts, Dempo are once again out of the blocks with fire in their bellies. They're pressing just in the way their coach Samir Nayak likes them to. Bengaluru utilizing this opportunity to just slow down the game, to let the players settle into their formations and then build up slowly. Here is the number 37, Wan Lal, who is opting to take a huge throw into the box. Can this be the first shot of the day? Header flick, but it does go out. And Welister Mendes, the Dempo goalkeeper, has his first goal kick of the day. An excellent attempt at playing the goal kick from the centre back, finding the right back. Striker dropping shot. Tries to play an incisive pass. The defense are in two minds. The clearance isn't a proper one. And now it is belted out by the left back. Well, it is rather the goal scoring hero, Chustapol Lingdo. Remember, it was his exploits that won Bengaluru their opener the other day against Kerke. Will the flag be up? The referee kept the flag down. Dempo was simply in there. Just a ball over the top was all it took to split past the Bengaluru defense. There goes the cross into the box. Inside the box, he goes on his left foot. Well blocked by the centre back. It is not out yet. And now, out for a corner. Dempo asking all the early questions. The Golden Eagles being cheered on by the home support. It's a fast start. Certainly one that merits a goal. Sanvil De Costa, who opened the scoring in the previous game against Maharashtra Orange. Can he find one more? Fire into the middle. The number 2 tries to flick it on. Goalkeeper comes out well. Vishal June's punch. It will be recycled from the left wing. There goes the cross. All the way into the grateful hands of Vishal June. Good attacking intent from Dempo. Bengaluru aren't worried. They're just keeping their shape at the moment. But look at that press. That wicked press from Dempo. In a foot race, Chustapol almost nicks the ball off the centre back after he slips in the build-up. Well, in the dying moments of the previous game, Chustapol rose above everyone as he scored twice in the 82nd minute and once in the injury time to seal a 4-2 victory against Kenkre. Dempo, on the other hand, in their opener, were very lucky to be bailed out by Basanta Singh's penalty to earn a single point against Maharashtra Orange. A chance to whip a free kick right from the halfway line. It will be met by the defense of Dempo. Shouts of keep the ball. One midfielder lets it go, but his partner won't. As Dempo are building from the back. Pressure being applied here and there by Bengaluru, but there is not a structured press. And it is a silly mistake from Welister Mendes, who kicks it straight out of play. Ashley Albon Kohli, the midfielder donning 22, who opened the scoring for Bengaluru in the previous game. Now here is Chustapol, trying to beat the defenders with his skill. 1-2 becomes too many, but here he is once again. Cleared by Dempo defense. FC Bengaluru coming out of the shell. Fernando Santiago Varela, the Spaniard, coming from the great country of Spain, with his tactics honed by the very best in business. He will certainly bring a new dimension to this Bengaluru side. The play was offside, he knew it. The idea was good from the midfielder, trying to slip the striker in behind, but he just made his run a second too earlier. Don't blink your eyes. The action is going all too quickly here. Just a Paul tried to let it run. That was all the defender from Dempo needed. The number 22, Dongle, trying to skill his way into the middle of the pitch, but was well intercepted. Bengaluru have a throw once more. Both sides have started well. Who will take control of this game? Samir Nayak, we have just seen shortly. He's the man tasked with taking Dempo to the previous glory standards. And there goes the cross from the left foot. He was off balance, tried to hook it through. Just could not get the whip on it. Wellister inspecting his options. He will go long this time. Header well flicked. Dempo would keep possession. You could see the bigger picture now. FC Bengaluru playing in a 4-3-3. Their three-man midfield being well supported by a couple of wingers up front. They are flanking the single striker, the number 9, Jerry Pulamte. The idea was absolutely right to play a 1-2 around the fullbacks. The Dempo captain being caught on ball. Now here is a chance from the clearance. The centre back makes an absolutely brilliant dash. How well was that done by Ahmad Faiz Khan, the skipper of Bengaluru. That burst of pace, absolutely clinical. Now the ball would come back once more in. This time Vishal June straight off his line, but saw that just in time to collect it on the line. The ideas from Dempo are all good. It's all about executing them. But in the opening 10 minutes, they have found their joy in the long balls, trying to bisect the Bengaluru defense. Attempting a good skill there, trying to turn with the ball past the marker, with the ball just running out of room. Now one more. Ball launched over the top. This time the winger just running out of room to maneuver it inside. Flicked out. It will be a throw in for Dempo. They're trying to get the triangles, but FC Bengaluru have their players positioned in the right space at the right times. They're not giving them any sort of passing angles for Dempo, and hence they're resorting to the long ball. And now one more again. The striker well offside, knowing that, just leaves the ball and lets it out of play. A mid block done well perhaps. Ashley urging his team to keep their heads and not draw back too much, because Dempo are now virtually playing on the halfway line. The centre backs are playing too high up the field and are picking long passes at their will. Fernando must think of something to push his team upwards, and that is what exactly Ashley is already signaling to his forwards. It looked like it was a loose clearance, but it does sit well with the Dempo players. Fine change of direction, but there goes the long ball once more. A bit restless from Dempo, you have to say. Vishal June, wrist inviting the pressure. Both sides trying to go long from end to end. This game needs someone to slow it down in the middle of the park and pass it around for a bit. Here is the skipper face, spreading it to the right flank. Another hopeful ball down the right channel. Will only be out for a goal kick. Justin George, along with Ahmad Faiz Khan, the centre back duo of Bengaluru. They were very solid in that opener. Just two bad moments, and they were hit hard by Kenkre, who came back from from two goals behind. These are the sort of blips that you would like to avoid. Now here is the number 22. Goes for the cross inside. He gets the header, but it just peels wide. Doesn't get the enough power or direction on it. Yash Matre, who dons the number 77 and goes by Matty on his jersey, comes very close from opening the scoring for Bengaluru. That's a great delivery from Ashley, the playmaker. Matre certainly got the jump on the defender. Should have done better to direct his header. Turning and twisting well inside their own half. Look at the overlapping run from the right back, but the ball won't reach him. The striker sees and gets there ahead, keeping the possession well under their spell. Now that's some great skill from the number 17. But he fails to beat the man. And now they're open for a counter-attack. But the centre-back reads the play well and peels wide to cut the threat. Ariston Costa, the number 6, playing the libero role in this midfield, roaming all over the pitch, collecting the ball and trying to make the play happen. It's a silly challenge. And Dempo have a free kick. Coming together, you have to say, but the timing was a bit off. No complaints from either side. A clear foul. The number 21, Buanga, a bit carried away. Tempo again. Well, the game has a certain element of physicality to it, doesn't it? Both sets of players aren't afraid from going arm to arm with each other. They're committing fouls, they're getting locked in duels. This time, Bengaluru's captain pinches the ball back. Does well, but could not retain possession for his side. Goalkeeper force wide will be asked to make a decision by the pressing triggers of Bengaluru. Here is Costa once more. Receives the ball with 3 men onto him. But such is his finesse. He gets away from everyone and plays the safe pass. A heavy first touch. That is all the Bengaluru midfield needed to pinch the ball off. Now look at the runners they're receiving. Especially keep an eye on Ashley, who is always making the dangerous runs on Bengaluru's left flank, except not to be picked once till now. Their midfielders need to open up their vision and angles and find Ashley on the overlap. Now some neat and slick passing from Bengaluru. Brilliantly done by Chester Paul and co. Here is a chance to go down the wing. They will retain possession instead. Both sides opting for attacking tridents. Well, in modern football, it is the best way to go about your pressing and have a compact midfield, isn't it? Ashley locked in a duel once again. The referee lets it pass, but only till the Bengaluru man had the ball. Once he was taken down, he had no hesitations in blowing the whistle and awarding a free kick to Bengaluru in a dangerous position. Doongley and Ashley locked in the battles. Both the number 22s. Now Ashley's cross into the middle. Goes deep. Bengaluru will keep it alive. And the decision is a corner. The player did really well to shield from the Dempo man getting there. Now a shove on the back, but the referee letting it flow. Bengaluru trying to increase the tempo. Couple of good tackles there. Dempo win it back. Trying to emerge on the break. Tempo centre backs well on top on that occasion. Plucked out of the sky. Bengaluru keeping possession. Here is Buanga. The coach asking for pressure. And now it's a 4-4-2 all of a sudden. They're very flexible. They're defending in a midfield bank of 4. And while it comes to attacking, an additional body is going into the attack. And now on the left flank. A chance to cross it into the middle. Trying to go past the fullback. Good combination of play. The Bengaluru captain, Ahmad Faiz, once again gets the clearance. Solid defending from the leader of the pack. Back to the keeper, Vishal June. Puts his laces through it. And here is Ashley with his pace. Gets the better of the fullback. Gets the cross in. And now here is Chestapol. What a block that is. The danger is not away yet. Chestapol pulls it to the edge of the box. Can we have a shot at the end of this? Distributed to Ashley out wide. Is going on the outside. Shows the fullback the out. A bit of power on the cross. But the attack will be kept alive down the right wing. The number 37 driving through the traffic. But this time into the safe hands of Welister Mendes. Well, Chestapol's goal-bound shot. A superb block from the defender. To prevent it from hurting Welister Mendes' goal. And now once more, Dempo trying to use the long ball. It is becoming a bit too repetitive. And Bengaluru's defense are happy. Letting them play. Letting them go long. The ball is gravitating towards that left of Bengaluru. A bit of good skill to get out of the tight situation. The build-up patterns need to be key now. And once more, this time the winger fails to pluck it out of the sky. The diagonal switch being used this time. Bengaluru United have a huge scope. We already know that they tie up with Sevilla FC, one of the most reputed football teams in La Liga. Well, now we'll be back to it in just a bit. Dempo with a dangerous cross from the left, a bit heavy, but look for the underlapping run from the fullback. It will be ignored. There goes the cross into the middle. The header is just off target. That's some innovative play. The underlapping run from the fullback. Winger cutting it on to his left, curling the ball in, catching the defense off guard. Dempo adding a bit of variety to their attacks. Was a fine delivery in the striker's run. Just timed it to perfection. Had the leap. Had everything except the direction on it. Dempo winning the ball once more in the middle. And again, offside. The striker was certainly offside, but the ball was also overhit. Need to get the weight of the passes correctly. Having ideas are one thing and executing them is one thing. Vishal takes a shot. But look at the press arrive from Dempo. It certainly forces a mistake. Here is the captain Costa. Trying to shift it towards the middle. Well intercepted by the Bengaluru captain. The centre-back's front-footed defending has put his team in a bit of bother. But again, Karthik Panika's delivery, trying to bisect the full-back and the centre-back, is intercepted by the Dempo goalkeeper. Now, he has just been amazing, hasn't he? Complains to the referee. The game's getting a bit physical. Couple of players really have caught the eye. The one on the ball currently, Ariston Costa, Dempo captain. And now this time the flag does stay down. It's a heavy touch, but it does go up belatedly. Hopeful eyes from Bengaluru. Everyone had a look at the referee. What was he going to do? And in the end, he just raises his flag, which was the right thing to do. Once more, it is the creativity of Ariston Costa, the number 6, Dempo captain, causing Bengaluru troubles. They are trying to push a bit higher. Bengaluru was stuck deep in their own half, and now, slowly as the game goes on, they're pushing it higher. Dempo from the word go have been playing on the halfway line when in possession. Well, coming back to the partnerships, FC Bengaluru United have made a memorandum of understanding with Sevilla, the top tier football team from La Liga. Well, if you are aware of Sevilla, you must certainly be aware of the pedigree in the Europa League. One of the powerhouses. They are well known for bringing youth talent through their ranks. And now Bengaluru have a chance to pump the ball in from the right flank. He does go out of room, but the centre backs stay intact and deal with the situation aptly. Trying to knock it past the fullback and run. Well done now. But the number 29, Ahmad Faiz Khan, once again, Bengaluru's captain, reading the threat. Now that's a rash tackle, you have to say. How lenient will the referee be? He's calling the number 9, Sheldon Pereira, to have a word. But for now, decides that the card is best with him in his pocket. Buanga took a tidy touch and looked to escape through the gate and invited the tackle from Pereira. Chance to build up from the back once again. Ashley showing great control there. Combines with Chester Paul once again. The interchange has been a delight to watch. Here is Boanga, the danger man, with a heavy touch, but he does well to screen it. Goes with the cross from the outside of his boot. Deflected and out for a corner for Bengaluru. The left triangle has been functioning very well for Bengaluru United. The interchanges between Ashley, Buanga, and Chester Paul are catching out Dempo every now and then. And that was some great technique from Buanga as well, using the Trivela to cross the ball into the box. Chester Paul, for a man of his size, is incredibly agile, isn't he? The way he dribbles with the ball, he finds those tight pockets and drifts wide, pulling the centre backs with him. Allows space for Ashley to cut inside on his right foot and test the goalkeeper. They're trying to replicate it. That is why every time Bengaluru are with the ball, they prefer it going to the starman on the left. Now the corner headed out, but will be put in once again by Bengaluru. A hopeful touch on it. It is kept in from the number 22, blocked and into the grateful hands of Alistair Mendes. For a moment, it looked like it was a wasteful touch, but a good dash from Ashley keeps the situation alive. Dempo going long once more. This time, the midfield wins the ball back. Here is Costa, the captain, assessing his options. A safe backward pass it is. And that has been pretty much the story of the day for Dempo. Centre backs trying to go long, forwards trying to win the second balls and knock it forward. This is a good thought once again. The wingers run had to be a bit curved from outside to inside into the channel. Good counter press from Dempo. There goes the shot from outside. Not the best attempt in the world. He won't be proud of that, certainly. On the left foot, could have steadied himself well and gone for the shot. The number 24 gave his laces through it. The goalkeeper was always the favorite for that shot. It needed something special to beat him from there. Here is Vishal. Midfield winning the duel. The centre backs pumping it forward as usual from Dempo. Ariston Costa gets caught on the shin. The referee was positioned at the right position. Goalkeeper forced into action once more. Well, these are the subtle pressing triggers the Spaniard has brought. What benefit will the club be having from the tie-up with Sevilla? Certainly, the school children will be trained from the grassroots level by the Spanish counterparts. A jersey deal was also signed. It's only a matter of time before a player gets loaned here. Dempo, on the other hand, are a footballing powerhouse. They had a fall from their grace and are trying ever since to get there. The winners of first ever I-League. How good does it sound? Well, at their prime, they were one of the best clubs in India. They have won the first division title, a record 5 times at the time, where they were knocked off their perch. And the descent that has begun in 2015 continued ever since. In an injury-hit campaign in 2015, they were relegated to the second division of I-League, that is the I-League 2. They immediately won the trophy, but it wasn't enough. The club were hit hard with finances and the COVID situation going on. They had to take part in the I League 3 in the previous season. But the club that was home to so many legends and that has rich history in their veins came back. They finished as the runners up of I League 3 and made their way to the I League 2. They will surely be eyeing an immediate promotion and making it back to the I League. Well, having said that, they will be eyeing 3 points here today. Back in the competition that they have won in 2016-17 season. It will be a great boost for the promotion chances. Have a corner to take the lead now. The outswinger, Vishal June, meets it once more. Ariston Costa chops it, but a bit too powerful. And the ball goes out for a throw in for Bengaluru. Well, a great stat for you if you're a lover of trivia. Sunil Chetri, the record Indian goal scorer and the Indian football team's captain, had a stint with Dempo SC in the 2009-2010 season. Such is the history of the club. They've had so many star footballers play for them. Sunil Chetri, who's currently plying his trade with Bengaluru FC in the Indian Super League, the top division of Indian football, was with Dempo one time in that 2009-10 season. And now, Chestapal with a smart turn, he's looking for options. He can only find Matty in the middle. The cross is overhit. Perhaps they're better off by pouring more bodies forward on the attack. But how good was the touch and turn from Chestapal Lingdo? Well, half an hour has certainly breezed by. Both sides have their fair share of chances, with headers being the best avenue on goal for them. And Vishal miscues it first time. He is not allowed to touch it the second. He just gets it out before the opposition striker gets there. A huge getaway for Bengaluru. Shot themselves in the foot there for a minute. But Vishal puts the fire out himself. And in build-up, they're completely pushing their fullbacks up. Only a couple of centre-backs on the ball trying to make something happen from the halfway line. And now the captain Costa. A bit straight towards the fullback. Well read by him. Spreading wide, looking for options. Matty and Chestapal trying to trigger that press. Pereira dropping deep. Once again, the solid defense of Bengaluru able to get it away. A chase from Ashley, but he just loses that as the ball darts out of play. Well, it is actually surprising that we haven't had a proper crack at goal or a sensational save for either keeper to make, because these sides were heavy on goals in the first match day. 6 scored between them, 4 from Bengaluru and 2 from Dempo. But not one effort that is so good to test the goalkeeper till now. And now here is a chance. Won the ball, tried to spin inside with it and find the winger. But the defense again was well alert. Heading into the final 10 minutes of the half. The hunt for an opener still remains. Chester's press once more. Velister goes long this time. The crowd of the Bengaluru defenders cannot take it away from Dempo on the left flank. Look at the runners trying the 1-2, but the return pass never comes. And now he has a chance to go from outside. Just high and wide. The goalkeeper wasn't worried. Encouraged to shoot from outside. And now a substitution from Bengaluru. Is it an injury related one? Number 16 Mapuya coming on. And surprisingly, it is Ashley that is withdrawn. Is that an injury related one? Well, he was causing Dempo all sorts of problems on the left flank. It didn't look like it was an injury. He was walking off fine. Is this a tactical substitution from the coach, Fernando Santiago Varela? What does he have in mind? Can Mapuya be the game changer? It's a huge call that he had to make. Will it pay off now? First half substitutions are always rare. Well, if it was an injury related one, it's absolutely fine. But the tactical switch in the first half will raise a lot of questions from the players as well. Costa once more slipping through. His passing accuracy just hasn't been there. He has tried a lot of passes to break that defensive shell of Bengaluru. Confirmation of the substitution. Ashley Alban Kohli withdrawn for Lal Kaupimavia. A huge call from the coach. Now spinning in. The pass well intercepted by Costa. Dempo will keep the possession. Physical and nothing wrong with that. Ahmad Faiz Khan absolutely laying down the marker that he owns that territory and he will not let anyone get by him. Spread towards the left back. Constantly searching for openings. Winger gets it down the line. It just runs out of room. Passing accuracy, not of the highest order in this game, you have to say. Both sides are under-hitting or either overhitting their passes. Heavy touch from the defender. Chance for Dempo to go. Will he get his head up? He has options on the right flank. Will seek it, obviously. Trying to do the 1-2. The number 19. Now, here is Pereira. He has options on the flank. Will utilize it. Needs a good cross on the end of it. The number 5 trying to knock it past the fullback. And he wins a foul in the process. Good defending. Puts himself between the ball and the body. Invites contact. Gets the call in his favor. It has been very good defending from Bengaluru. They've dealt with Dempo's crosses well enough. And are good value for their clean sheet if they do hold on in the final 5 minutes of the half. Knock well one. But here is the number 9. Goes for goal from outside. A cracker of a shot. Had the goalkeeper worried. Wellister was scrambling there. Perhaps he might have just gotten a fingertip. But the shot was wide. Good attempt there. The touch was fine and the turn sold the centre back down the wrong side completely. Fine piece of forward play from Jerry Pulamte, who is also on the score sheet for Bengaluru in the previous encounter. Now here is Chestapal playing the role of a left winger. And now here is Mapuya, the substitute. Well tackled, gets the 1-2 in his favour. Wellister Mendes reads the situation well. Bengaluru United is upping the ante by a notch as they increase the intensity. 3 shots from either side. Only 1 on target from Bengaluru, which was rather a comfortable save for Wellister. Well, as we just spoke, no keeper had to break their sweat and make a world-class save. Both sides have gone with the long ball, with the intricate passing, but nothing has come off. It's lacking a bit of quality at the moment, but that is a great switch from the defender. And now, is that a handball? And that is a yellow as well for Ahmad Faiz Khan. The only question is whether it was inside the box or outside. The captain was rock solid till this point, and he goes into the book for handling there. And it certainly is a free kick from outside the box. The players lining up to take it. Ahmad Faiz Khan trying to plead his innocence, but it was a clear handball and an amazing opportunity for Dempo to get into lead with his free kick. Well, certainly it is a good range to score a direct free kick. Or do they have something special from the training ground routines? Will he pull it to someone outside the box to have a pop at it? Or will he go for goal himself? Sanvil de Costa, who scored the opener against Maharashtra Orange. The number 17 on his right foot. Gets the go ahead from the referee. A short run up goes for goal. The ball does its job to perfection. Here is Costa's ball into the middle. And again, just like the previous 40 minutes, the Dempo captain is unable to get any sort of accuracy or precision on his pass. Chastapal dispossessed well. The number 5 trying to beat two men but wins a throw in, beg your pardon. Tempo trying to end the half on a high, and that's a cute little idea there, slipping it through the legs of the defender. But they were back in numbers to deal with the situation. Another long delivery launched. Well, it certainly is a tactical tweak. Chastapal playing on the left flank now, with the substitute Mapuya occupying the center position. Did it really need Ashley to go off? Only the coach can answer that question. Here is Mapuya rolling the ball casually, gets it out brilliantly, and that is a certain foul from the number 2 of Dempo, Brian Faria. Great footwork from Karthik Panikkar on show. Took the ball, just dragged it out, was turning and getting away. Brian Faria felt the need to pull him back because it was going to be a dangerous break for Bengaluru. These kind of tactical fouls are always interesting. They are not dangerous, but it is a question of how many would the referee allow before he picks the pocket of someone. Two minutes of added time. Now Bengaluru's captain will take it short to the number 21. Good chance to get a dangerous cross into the middle. Dempo's centre backs. Alert as always. Head it out. In the injury time, not many stoppages. The referee awards a 2 minute of additional time. The captain on a yellow card. He has to walk on a tightrope. He was physical. Needs to keep it in check. And now the long throw in. Clear towards the edge of the box. Bengaluru on the ball yet. 21 pulls it into the box. And once more, a solid defensive header from the Dempo fullbacks. Cleared on what was a promising break for Dempo. Bengaluru United. The Reds will win possession this time. They will certainly feel that they deserve the opener. They have showed much promise down the left flank. Had a couple of pops at goal as well, especially that attempt from Chester Paul, which was expertly blocked by Brian Farias. And now once more, Pereira this time with a silly tackle, and the referee goes to his book. We were just talking about it was a matter of time before the referee pulls his card, and now another good change of direction. Gets the yellow for Sheldon Pereira, booking a piece for either side. Just a loose tackle there. The number 21 getting away from him. And that will be the last bit of action from this first half. It is now in history books. Both these sides are deadlocked at nil-nil. Who will show that additional moment of quality in the second half? But as things stand, Bengaluru United will be heading to the top of the I League 2 table. Dempo would be stuck on 2 points. Can they have enough motivation to get all 3 points in the second half? Coach Samir Naik has a huge team talk to make at the Ella ground. But for now, it is nil-nil at halftime. A thoroughly entertaining affair. Both sides coming quickly out of the blocks. Dempo and Bengaluru using the long balls to perfection. But it was Bengaluru that took over later on in the game till the surprise substitution of Ashley Albon Kohli, the number 22, who had a huge role to play with Chester Paul on that left flank, trying to create opportunities. Late on in the game, Sanvel da Costa had a glorious chance for Dempo to take them ahead with a free kick, but he hits the wall right at their position. There were half chances, yes, but who will create a crystal clear chance and put it away? Stay tuned shortly and find out in the second half. Nothing much to pick between these sides when it comes to possession. A tightly matched game where the shots will read the same as well with three. But Bengaluru United have got that on target. Pretty sure that the chance of Chester Paul Lingdo would have counted as more than a shot on target had it not been blocked brilliantly by Brian Faria. But the host would surely like to be more clinical in the second half and create better opportunities. We will find out in the second half that who will come on top with all 3 points. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the second half action at the Ella ground. Both sides with the shots there. Only one on target from FC Bengaluru United. That was certainly the Chester Paul's effort that was well blocked by Brian Faria. A couple of wide attempts from Dempo from way outside the box and the header that was wide as well. Dempo have just one attempt from inside the box that was off target. Beg your pardon, that was Bengaluru. And also one more shot that was aimlessly hit from around the 30-yard mark. Just shows that the game is lacking in precision a little bit. 15 minutes of team talk from the coach would certainly give them all the necessary details and attacking impetus to break down the defense and have more shots from close range and get the go ahead goal. Samir Nayak, as we know, is a highly influential speaker and is well respected within the Dempo camp. Can he have the desired effect? Fernando Santiago Varela is a brilliant tactician from the sunny Spain. Can he find the solution as he tries to get Bengaluru to the top of Indian footballing pedigree very, very soon? Remember, a win now would take them to the top spot. That will be the target, certainly. Well, once again, I would like to welcome you back to the Yalla ground for the second half between Dempo Sports Club and Bengaluru United. If you missed it, it was a spar in the first half, which I'm certain would turn into a full-blown battle. As Dempo kick off and attack from right to left of your screen in all blue, the Goans want the first victory of the season very soon. And now attacking from left to right of your screen in all red and maroon are the visitors from Bengaluru, FC Bengaluru United. Early throw in for the visitors. Header knock, decent turn from the fullback. Gets it. It's a race. It's a foot race between the attacker and the defender. Defender winning it on this occasion. Drilled down the ground. Well, is this a sign that the things are changing? They're going short now. Another incredible short pass from the captain. It is all about accuracy. A lovely run from the fullback on the inside. Gets the cross in. Just was overhit. And it could be kept in time. The defender gets there and pushes it out. Well, that is some start from Dempo. The host with an incredibly quick response from the word go. Well, it is a simple trick. Get your short passes right. Keep those overlapping runs coming in and hook a delicious delivery into the box. And now one more cross into the middle. Ricochets of the captain. Few half-hearted appeals. Bengaluru trying to get out of their own half. Dempo trying to pump it once again in. Well recycled. Support on the flank. Here is Pereira. On a yellow card, remember. Trying to go around the defenses. 21 gets the ball into the middle. He gets a hand to it. Vishal June didn't take any risk. Paris it out for a corner. A start full of intent from Dempo. Well, certainly it is going to pay, isn't it? It will be an outswinging corner. The sides opting for man-to-man marking. Third such corner. And the number 24. Maristo Fernandez's delivery. It's a decent header, but that was blocked as it made its way towards the goal line by the Bengaluru defenders, who go long. It will come back in very rapidly from Dempo. Here is the first long switch attempted of the half. The number 5, Prithvesh Pednekar, winning the duel on the occasion, appealing for a corner, getting no sympathy from the referee, even after taking a huge tumble. Vishal's goal kick. First touch of the half for Chastapal, the star man from the previous game. A 4-2 victory against Kenkre. And certainly here the coach urging Bengaluru to get out of the defensive shell. That's a poor pass, well intercepted in the middle. Very lucky that it didn't come to bite Bengaluru back. But another poor pass takes the ball straight out of play. Ahmad Faiz Khan has been a great presence in the center of the park. Heart of the Bengaluru defense is not shying away from challenges. No chance for Bengaluru to attack. It takes a touch of Pereira. Throw into the visitors. Well, when you are a new team in the circuit, you will certainly try to get the big signings, the marquee players, and make your way to the top quickly, isn't it? The story of Bengaluru is a similar one, and now Dempo are out here on the break. That's a terrible challenge. He's going to be sent off. The captain, Ahmad Faiz Khan, we were just praising how good he was, but he now loses his head on a yellow card for a handball earlier. And now, trying to stop the counter attack, he gives referee no other option but to send him off for a second foul. FC Bengaluru United imploding early on in the second half. Dempo now have a golden chance of winning this game. 40 odd minutes to play against 10-man opponent. A superb fast break. Rahul Kumar Paswan on his rocket boots, trying to get away, gets the challenge from Ahmad Faiz Khan, who just mistimes it. Maybe he forgot he was on a yellow card. For a man that was so cool and composed in the first half, a rash way to go. He was never getting there as the striker took the ball past him. What have you done, skipper? His team have got to contend with a team firing already in the first 5 minutes for the next 40 with a man down. And the man is their captain at the heart of the defense. A mountain to climb for Bengaluru now. Dempo couldn't have asked for a better start to the half. The early chance they created in the first minute, the cross from the right wing, sent danger bells. And now this is just compounding more misery on their opponents. Can they add more pressure and take the lead now? It will be interesting to see what shape Bengaluru will adopt now. Number 9 on number 9. Here is Paswan with intelligent play, getting that second yellow for Ahmad Khan. Now that's a superb ball, but the striker was in an offside position. The idea was absolutely right. At what stage would Dempo go to the bench? Basanta Singh, the striker who converted the penalty to earn them a point, is raring to go. Would fresh legs be the trick to break down this defense? Fernando Santiago Varela pondering on the touchline on which shape to opt. With the 10-man, there is a shot. That's a great shot. Where did that come from? The header was cleared. It fell to the number 9 kindly. He let his braces, let his foot through it. Jerry Pulamte amongst the goals. He knows where the net is. Wow, Welister Mendes was just praying that the ball stayed off target. It does tell you an interesting story. The team with 10 men always have the threat on the counter. It's all about maintaining that shape, isn't it? Having a compact shape, hitting them on the counter. Now that especially they have lost a defender, they've already prepared the substitutions. Very quick thinking from Santiago Varela. He cannot let the fast start by Dempo get to his team and the man advantage especially. The number 4, Karthik, and Gangbam Singh, the number 17, coming off. Well, at what cost? They are sacrificing their linchpin, their attacking linchpin, Chashchapal Lingdo and Matty. That is Yash Matre. Well, this tells you Bengaluru are going to be happy with the point. They're retreating into their defensive shell. These two are definitely defensive minded substitutions. Will they be taking this as a good point? Well, most certainly. The substitutions have made their intentions clear. Number 4, Karthik, would slot in into Ahmad Faiz Khan's position, where the other midfielder, Naucha Singh, will certainly play as a box to box midfielder, which means they aren't playing with two strikers. They aren't playing with any forwards as such. It will be the late man runs on the counter that will provide some sort of hope for Bengaluru. Dempo now. The task made all the more clear. 35 minutes to break down a stubborn defense. Here is Pereira with the in swinging corner this time. Vishal comes out, punches it well. A chance for Paswan to shoot. But he couldn't get the ball under control. And now here are Bengaluru emerging out on a break. They're not afraid to pour the bodies forward. The centre back misses it. And here is the number 16, clean through on goal. He does go for it. Whiskers away. Could you believe it? Well. That was Mapuya. The first half substitute for Ashley. He had the net at his mercy. Just rolls it wide. FC Bengaluru United, after going down to 10 men, had the best chance of the game. How did he miss it? Well, Mendes committed to the near post. He had the far post begging to be put in. Huge miss from Mapuya. Will this come back to haunt them? Dempo Sporting Club get away with a huge chance. The huge risk there. Wow, who saw this coming? After going a man down, this is the sort of threat that you would like your team to carry, but that chance really had to be put away. Now Pereira. Bengaluru will certainly take heart from that. Just defend when you can and hit on the break like a train. Go charging at your opponents. It will yield results. But the first task on hand is defend, which they do well as they concede another corner to Dempo. The Golden Eagles are increasing the pressure. Pereira once more. This time it will be an outswinger. The goalkeeper Vishal June. Well, we really hope it won't be the commentator's curse, but he has been very good at set pieces. Coming out confidently, dealing with every single situation there. Well, if you have missed the first half, it is the number 9 of Dempo that's already booked as well. So he has to forget going rash. He has to be plain and simple and not earn another yellow card. Well, we just cannot forget the earlier situation from Mapuya on break, can we? All it needed was a better finish. He did everything right. Timed the run. The ball into him was perfect. The touch he used to set himself was perfect. Just the finish, he dragged it wide. Well, it kind of remembers you how India misfired at the AFC Asian Cup. This concluded recently. A tame campaign for the Blue Tigers. Played 3 games, failed to score a single goal, and failed to win a single point there. The forward Sunil Chetri, who was once of Dempo, and Manveer Singh, failed to click as a unit there. But now, here is a chance. And once again, Vishal June. is prowling the area as sharp as a tiger. Jerry trying to take the ball away, but he gets his pocket picked. Fine run from Paswan down the left flank. Gets the cross in. There is the shot. That was a great opportunity for Dempo to take the lead. Well. The number 22, Dungle, making the third man run into the box as Paswan went wide. This is some start from Dempo, having everything except a goal. A lovely cross from 2 yards out. How did he miss it? These are the kind of opportunities you have to take against 10 men, especially. Both sides having glittered chances in the second half, in the opening 15 minutes. And now Vishal June is down with a complaint in his left foot. Looks like he has a problem with his calves. He has been instrumental in goal for Bengaluru in this game, reacting to every set piece at the earliest. They will be sweating. They cannot afford to lose another defensive linchpin in goal this time. Justin George, Ahmad Faiz Khan's defensive partner, gets the armband. That was a certain moment of head loss from the Bengaluru skipper in the first place. On a yellow card. Absolutely no need to make that. And just worrying signs if you're a Bengaluru United fan that the physio has opted for a substitution. And now he has a change of mind. He wants to see if the goalkeeper could go on. Well, I believe it is better not to take a risk in that kind of situation. That was the chance. Right on the edge of the 6 yard box. Delivery floated in deliciously. He just had to keep it low. But the ball probably bounced off his shins and flew over the crossbar. Vishal June insists he is fine. He doesn't want to come off after being asked for a substitution. Well, another huge call awaits for Fernando. Well, I'd like to remind you he's not afraid of taking those. Ashley was subbed off in the first half after a positive start. Well, that's not the kick of a man who's in discomfort. That's a solid goal kick from Vishal June, you have to say. Now Pereira gets the ball down the left flank once more. Here is Paswan chasing it down. Face to face with his marker. Lace it off. Jerry gets fouled by Pereira. Full credit to Jerry. He's a striker. He's a winger. But on this occasion is coming deep to defend. This is the kind of commitment you'd love to see from your players, playing for that badge, giving their everything. When you're down to 10, you need every single player in your system to defend, to track back and help your defenders. That is exactly what's been going on with Bengaluru. They've survived for 10 minutes. But in the meanwhile, the pressure has been increasing from Dempo. Can the Golden Eagles find a way past the Reds? Now one more chance. Here is the number 22. Gets his head up, looks for options. There are the third man runners. He tries to get to the byline. Cross is well blocked. Bengaluru can get out of the jail now. Lovely move down the left. Here is Mapuya, who had that huge miss on his CV for the game. And now gets a delicious ball to the left flank. Here are Bengaluru committing numbers once more. There goes the finish. And what an incredible strike that is. Could you believe it? Jerry Pulamte, he was defending in one moment. And on the break, in a flash, he scores a top curler. Bengaluru United sting like a bee. And Dempo's plans have taken a massive hit. What a perfect finish that is. Curled into the top bins. Full of quality. Jerry Pulamte with his second goal of the I-League 2 season. And goals in back-to-back games for him. The captain wants his players to keep calm, but that is not a goal that you should keep your calm for. What a strike from the number 9. One touch, turned inside, saw the gap, went for the top corner. Struck the post and went in. What a beautiful effort that is. And he goes straight to the bench. Chirionesmas Pulamte. The kind of superstar motivation you need. And now, Dempo have a chance to hit back. It's a crucial intervention from the substitute Karthik. You're at your vulnerable when you score first. And now, Bengaluru are at their vulnerable phase. Can Dempo use this? Completely against the run of play. This is what we told you again and again. As soon as they went down to 10, you will get your opportunity on the break. Full credit to Bengaluru for taking it. A sensational break. They committed bodies forward and made it count. Jerry Pulamte, the superstar. They're bombarding Bengaluru's box with crosses, which are being repelled easily. Smart turn from the number 17. Singh there. Went at the free as a substitute as well. Karthik launching it forward. Will go straight to the goalkeeper. Would you question Welister Mendes' positioning for that goal? Was certainly off his line. He was a bit too much inclined towards his near post that he kind of invited the shot. Asked Jerry to go for the far post and go on if you could find it. And the forward does exactly the same. Here is now chasing once more. All of a sudden, Bengaluru are looking much better after going down to 10. Dempo trying to utilize the bench. The number 17, Sanvil de Costa. Withdrawn for the number 8, Desmond Pereira. Sheldon Pereira being withdrawn as well. Couple of changes from Dempo. They should have more creativity down the middle rather than use the flanks. Because Bengaluru have dealt with crosses very well throughout the game. Can the substitutes open up the pitch for them? Appeals for an offside, but it doesn't come up. Chance to load the ball into the box. Once more headed clear by Bengaluru. Here they come out on another break. Now Chasing trying to spread it wide. Look at Jerry chasing that ball. He puts sufficient pressure, wins the throw-in. Well, this is going to be a tactical masterclass from Fernando Santiago. If his side does manage to hold on to the lead with 25 minutes remaining, the Spaniard adapted incredibly. The guts he showed to take off the two strikers, Matre and Chestapol Lingdo, and go on with only Jerry, who played very deep in fact, only to go forward on counter and make all the difference. Desmond Pereira for Sheldon Pereira, confirmation of the substitutions. Samir Naik's side are getting frustrated by the moment. They're getting pinned in their own half by 10 men. They need change. They need the captain Costa to do well. That's a great change of flank. Here is Jerry battling again to win possession, but doesn't come on top that time. The referee raises his flag for an offside though. And every time Bengaluru get a chance, they will try to slow the game down. They're in no hurry. Well, we just thought they would be happy with a point. Why not with 3 points? They tried to be defensive, be compact, hit on the break, and be happy with 3. With 1, beg your pardon. Jerry Pulamte, on the other hand, has just given them all 3 points. The question is, can they take them? Here is Jerry once more, but this time it's cleared well. Dempo coming out of the defensive half. Look at the run from pass one, trying to use the channels, but he doesn't get the ball to him at all. And tamely, Dempo lose possession after a promising situation. Dongle on that occasion, who himself missed a great chance. From the 6 yard box, a delicious cross. He just fluffed his lines there. Poor touch from Costa. But luckily, the substitutes win the ball back for him. Here are Dempo once more. Good exchange between the strikers. Handball appeals waved off by the referee. Costa spreading it to the left. Now on the wing. Pereira gets the ball in. Dempo will recycle the attack once more. You could see the shape. They are playing a 5-3-1 at the moment. Three centre backs with the introduction of Karthik. Occasionally, the fullback is pushing forward to make it a 4-3-2 as well. Well, when you think of Spain, you think of all the great tacticians and masterminds. Here is one more chance to break. A loose touch there from Naucha Singh. Needed a better delivery from Jerry. Complaining on that occasion there. In a game that certainly lacked creativity and the final pass, for it to be decided by a finish of that quality, it is something else. How did he pull it on this day when both sides were suffering from fatigue? A shot from outside. Looks like it takes a touch of the Bengaluru player as it heads out for a corner for Dempo. Dempo still resorting to shooting from outside, hoping a miracle would come for them, just as it has come for Jerry Pulamte. 20 minutes to go. Bengaluru could have had one more break, but they chose to clear their line. 6 corners for Dempo, not even one. Really tested the defense of Bengaluru. Well, Vishal June's injury looks like it is over and he is fully fit once more as he has zero complaints while playing. Look at Naucha Singh. Gets away from the challenges. Very finely done on the ball. Here is Jerry. Spinning away from fullback. As things stand, Bengaluru United are heading to the top of the I-League 2 with 6 points, 2 wins in their opening 2 games. And for Dempo, it will be a disappointing start to the season. And the fact that they aren't able to dominate a 10-man side and lose at home, it will look bad for Samir Naik's side as they try to make their way to the top of the summit or even get into promotion places. Remember, Dempo, a club with so much history and heritage from Goa, with the famous derby rivalries with Churchill Brothers, Sporting Goa, the team that has won the first I-League. In fact, the first 2 editions of the I-League, for them to drop as low as I-League 3 and then again win promotion back to I-League 2. It will be a bad return to the competition for them if they are not able to pick 3 points in the first 2 attempts. Certainly won't be the end of the world. Samir Naik is a guy who keeps on going despite the hurdles. For he has gifted them the Goa Professional League title after decades worth of waiting. Can he turn this around? It will certainly start with this game. His side has 20 minutes now to change things. Another substitution. The captain withdrawn this time. Ariston Costa off for Vinay Vijay Harji. And the number 19, Rahul Kumar Paswan, will make way for Basanta Singh. It was Basanta's penalty that rescued a point for Dempo last time out in the opener. Can he do one more rescue act this time? Or even better, can he act like Chester Paul Lingdo and snatch all 3 points for Dempo from Bengaluru? Both sides using the bench rapidly, trying to inject some fresh legs and energy into the game. Vinay Vijay Harji coming on for the captain Aristan Costa and Basanta Singh entering the fray as well for Dempo. Bengaluru using the bench as well. There will be a sense of urgency from the substitutes for Dempo. Heavy touch from the number 21. The captain's armband passing to the number 37, Muhammad Ali for Dempo. Now that's a good delivery into the box. For a couple of blocks, unable to get it away. Nikhil G coming on for Jerry Pulamte, the goal scorer, potentially the man of the match and the winner for this game. Cross into the box. No problem. Bengaluru United can take that all day long. Muhammad Ali. The number 18, the substitute. Warm, full of energy, willing to drop deep and make play happen from the deep regions. Splits it to 21. Bengaluru on one more break. There goes the clinical ball. And now played once more to the striker. Just a heavy touch getting away. And Welister Mendes is there to clear. Danger bells ringing for Dempo yet. Straight down the other flank. There goes the cross. But Vishal June swallows it. And goes down happily. Trying to bring the flanks into play. Spreading the ball to the right flank. Just going wide. Bengaluru win the throwback of a deflection. Ali's been urged to change the flank. Dempo shouldn't relax. They should keep the tempo going. Bengaluru United holding on. The Spanish coach is so close to getting that result with 10 men. Now the referee halting play once more. More substitutions. Daryl Masharanas making way for Ovaniu Payu. They're going in the attack mode completely, but here is Bengaluru with chance of another break. The captain on the occasion wins the duel. They're looking for options. There goes the grounded pass. Now Chasing winning the ball back very well. Inspecting down the left. We're waiting for options. There is a turn, but the referee's patience ends there as he blows for a foul. Dempo are throwing on forwards for defenders, but it is not happening for them. What can they do effectively? As Bengaluru has the ball exactly where they want them to be, moving around challenges, but it is one good tackle. Now Chasing has been very smart after coming on. The first part of changes from Fernando Santiago Varela as soon as Ahmad Faiz Khan was sent off. Along with Karthik, the number 4, the mighty defender, held his own very well in the opposition box, whereas the number 17 assisted the goal that gave them the go-to ahead. Goes down dramatically. The referee buys it, awards them a free kick. Well, Dempo are just imploding themselves now. Absolutely needless. Just let the man go. You have numbers in the box, defend, and come out of it positively. Samir Nayak needs to have a change positively. His message is not being conveyed to his charge as well. Dempo, with all their heritage and class, are lately missing the derbies of late. The Goan derbies, the encounters with FC Goa, with the Churchill brothers and Sporting, they're getting rarer and rarer by the minute. Now one more chance for Bengaluru to put the game to bed. Can the 10-man strike effectively? Here is the number 2. Drills the cross into the middle. Tempo. Deal with it with minimal fuss. Captain Muhammad Ali cannot get it away. Now the number 36. Looking for options. Look at the guts of Bengaluru. You have to give it to them. They are overloading the opposition box. Searching for weakness. Now there goes another long ball. On the end of it is the number 24. Here is Pereira. Spreading it wide. There are options on the right flank. A loose touch there. Gives the opposition defense to reset. And the pass into the box is overhit. As has been the theme of the day for Dempo. Summed up by the substitution of the captain Ariston Costa, who started smartly, but his passing accuracy was way off than what was usual. It is now creeping into the entire team. For a word on Bengaluru United, how great will this result be in the start of the season? A huge victory over Dempo with 10 men, that too, pushing them towards the top of the table. Well, for a new kid on the block, the club that is just 6 years old, their best finish was 3rd in this division in the 1920 season. They are trying to make the climb up, and this time they couldn't have gotten a better platform. Certainly, Fernando Santiago Varela has to use this launch pad for them to make the jump to I-League. 6 points of 2 games, 1 clean sheet with 10 men for a majority of the half. That is some result, isn't it? And in particular, this victory has to be attributed to the coach as well, because it is his tactical tweaks and substitutions that have worked out so well. You can never discount Jerry's winner that will be talked about. The quality of the finish. Heading into the top corner now. A risk taken by the Bengaluru player, dribbling in his own half. Will not end well at any time. It's a solid tackle from the number 2, Rahul. Beg your pardon, Nikhil. Dempo was still trying to create that opportunity. Now on the right flank, loading the box with numbers. Look at the number of bodies in blue in the box. Despite all that, they cannot find it. Forced wide. It will be launched once more. On the edge of the box, the number 4 shot sums up the day for Dempo. Basanta Singh could not replicate his heroics from the previous game where he rescued a point for his side. Bengaluru keeping possession. Look at that sea of reds. The four-man wall that has stood so tall today. Not resisting to pressure in the first half. And even when they're down to 10, have defended so mightily. And the late press coming now. Pereira 1v1. Slips a ball into the left flank. Number 24. He is willing to take a corner, but the ball stays on the corner flag. Pereira gets his pocket pick. Bengaluru have a chance to break. It comes back once more in from Ali. Literally playing with 2 men at the back. Sending everyone else forward. One good cross is all it takes, but can they find it today? Here is the number 24. Tries to chip it over the top. This should be the equalizer. The flag goes up and Vishal June gets tackled badly. Now that's a poor tackle. The referee's first priority is to get the player some treatment. What an idea that was. The run was made a second earlier as well. Bengaluru so relieved to listen to that flag go, to listen to that whistle and see the flag go up. But at what cost? Vishal June is down after a poor tackle from the forward, who will certainly go into the referee's book. Shipping it over the top, caught the defense snapping. The number 16 very lucky to get away with just a yellow. Goalkeepers are the protected species, and for good reasons. You cannot just lunge into them while they hold on to the ball, can you? Credit to the referee for handling the situation perfectly. Got the treatment which was the first priority, and then called the player who fouled. Very smart refereeing, you have to say. Vinay Vijay Harji with a booking to his name. Now what this means is there'll be a huge chunk of injury time added. I'd like to remember you, it was already told once by the physio that Vishal needs a replacement. Despite all that, Vishal June stayed and played well and even made some crucial claims. And even with this injury right now, he's just got the magic spray and is raring to go. What a fighter he is, isn't he? He wants to finish the match with his well-earned clean sheet. Launched high. Anywhere would do. But Dempo, just there are two strikers. Naucha Singh playing and winning the ball so efficiently for Bengaluru. punching it down the flank. Only 4 in the center, but they will still fancy their chances. Go for the cross. Incredibly done by Nikhil. Captain Ali and Pereira under pressure. Bengaluru's counter press in the 90th minute. A man down on the lead to protect. This is unbelievable. Incredible football from the visitors. This is an example of taking your coach's words down to a T. Incredible from the team in red, the visitors. All eyes will be towards the fourth official. How much time are Dempo going to get to salvage something from this game? Taking 3 points, a long forgotten now. It's all about rescuing a single point once more for the Goans. Cross into the middle, not cleared properly. The number 24 shot. Certainly a touch. Oh no, not a single touch from the Bengaluru defender, says the referee. That's a positive result for Bengaluru. The midfield has been so compact, winning the duels, making it a compact mid-block, forcing Dempo to go wide. Now chasing once more. Looking for options. Goes down the left flank. The ball will run out of room, but they won't care. They want the forwards to draw back. 8 minutes. I repeat, 8 minutes of added time for Dempo. Well, every second of this 8 minute would feel like a century for Bengaluru. They're so close, but they're not home yet. Another cross into the middle, cleared, but only as far as the Dempo player. They still have a chance to recycle the attack. Captain Ali, deep into the opposition half. Pereira now, switching passes on the edge of the box. The number 16 spreads it to the right. He could not get it under his control. Huge shouts from the Bengaluru bench, reminding them that they are almost there. Now a huge touch, but luckily that's a great touch now. Pereira on the left wing. Basanta making the run outwards. Another in-swinger. Well headed out by Bengaluru. Has been the theme of the day. Another cross. The player going down. Basanta saying, well, he's not too interested in the appeal, is he? Bengaluru United made sure that the referee saw it was nothing but a pure contact. Vishal June shaking off all the injuries, playing like a champion in goal. But in reality, he hasn't been forced into making a strong save. Such has been the naivety of Dempo's attack. Yes, he was great during the set pieces. He made strong claims. He commanded his area very well. But there was not a single occasion where he was genuinely called to work. Bengaluru United, so close to the top of the table, 5 minutes away from a monumental result. Dempo with not such a great welcome back to the I-League 2. They are still looking for that first victory. foul near the touchline. The host will have the ball. They're complaining. All part of the book. Bengaluru United player kicks the ball away. Now spreading from back to front very quickly. Dempo looking for openings one last time on the right flank. Cross might not be ill-advised. They need something different from a regular cross, but it is the cross they attempt, which is easily repelled by Bengaluru. Now that's a bit of a rash clearance, and they cannot clear the lines well. Dempo come back once more. Now the number 24. And across is what they will opt once more. Karthik. Well, you cannot say the difference between the two players in the box they've had. Karthik and Ahmad Faiz Khan. They're just clones in disguise, aren't they? So solid in the air. Beating everything that is coming into the box. And now a great chance. Basanta Singh. It's a looping header. Vishal June has no problems gobbling it up. Makes a comfortable save this time. Vishal's clearance. The striker wins the header brilliantly, sending it further up the field. Welister Mendes has been a spectator for the majority of the game. Well, of course, even for the game, even for the goal, he could have done little. Such was the quality of the finish from Jerry. And now Bengaluru are on a break. Can they kill the game off with a dagger in added time? Both the players getting locked. A rise boot. Free kick for Dempo. Well, both these sides cannot get a break from each other. Remember, games come thick and fast in I-League. FC Bengaluru will be back home, and this time as the league leaders, they will be hosting Sporting GOA on the 31st of this month. And Dempo will be host to another team from Bengaluru. That is the Sporting Club Bengaluru this time. I think after this game, they will be sick by the thought of Bengaluru, won't they? Nothing going on creatively for Dempo. A pale attacking performance and rather great defensive display from Bengaluru. Done superbly. They would go all the way towards the Dempo goalkeeper. Pereira coming short. Launches the ball forward on the edge of the box, trying for some options. The shot is well blocked. It is a corner late on in the game. Final 90 seconds in the injury time. Well, do Dempo have a hero amongst themselves? Jerry Pulamte rose above everyone else with that spectacular finish. Dempo will be hoping their 7th corner finally pays off. An out swinger towards the middle. Vishal June coming out once more and punching it brilliantly. This has been his best contribution to the game. A perfectly timed punch. And now it has to be a corner, but a goal kick. Well, they are in disagreement. The assistant referee awards a corner. The referee awards a goal kick initially, but then changes it to a corner, which is taken quickly. Not allowing any time for Bengaluru to settle. Dempo cannot find a penetrative pass once more. Now they do keep it in. That's a good touch from the number 18. Virtually no time. If they could, they would even add the goalkeeper to the attack. And now on the right wing, the cross into the middle, missed by the defender, but not by the second one. Kicked high towards the evening sky. Well, we've hit the 98-minute mark. Dempo are surviving on the referee's grace. He will Let this one attack go on. There goes the number 5's attempt from goal. Well, Dempo are still trying to find that goal beyond the 98th minute mark. Final cross into the middle. Vishal June has absolutely no problem latching onto it. Another comfortable catch for Bengaluru's number 1. He throws the ball away in celebration. Bengaluru make it home. Well, you're looking at the table toppers. Despite the early nascent stage of the season, Bengaluru United, a brilliant display after being down to 10 men. Jerry Onesemas Pulamte take a bow. The number 9 of the visitors with a spectacular goal worthy of winning any contest. Curler into the top bin towards the right hand corner from the left on his right foot. What a finish that was. All the more impressive that it has come when they were down to 10. And the coach Fernando Santiago Varela has just withdrawn the 2-star strikers Chester Paul Lingdo and Yash Matre. This is extraordinary tactical flexibility from the manager and the players. And Bengaluru United are top of the table as we are approaching the end of the second match day. Meanwhile, for Dempo, it is not a happy return to the top division. Beg your pardon, to the second I-League division. They have dominated the possession as you would expect against a 10-man side, but even that wasn't clearly evident. They've had the higher number of shots, but only one on target. In reality, on the pitch, they never came close to troubling the goalkeeper. Vishal June was there, as huge as anything, claiming everything that was thrown at him. Bengaluru United, miser on the stats, but richer on the score line. An incredible team effort. Dempo, meanwhile, a draw and a defeat to begin their campaign. Samir Naik has a huge task in turning the fortunes around. They will be hosting another team from Bengaluru on the 1st of February. Meanwhile, for Bengaluru, it is happy travels home as they play host to another team from Goa, that is Sporting Goa. Well, they are certainly dreaming, aren't they? The team with inspiration and tie-ups from Sevilla and with a Spanish coach trying to grow in Indian football and make their mark. Well, if they remain on top of the table till the end of the season, guess where they are going? The number 9, Jerry Pulamte. Mapuya spared his blushes by Jerry's finish because he had a great chance of going down to 10. Now this is the finish. What quality on that. Sold the defenders, turned onto his right foot. And the finish was every forward's dream. Curling into the top bin off the post and in. Incredible. Bengaluru United deservedly taking all 3 points home. Spectacular performance. A team that is well drilled in defense and able to produce magic like that in offense. In the second half, it was all about Vishal June. The goalkeeper shaking the injuries, performing well. Gives me great pleasure to bring live action from this exciting encounter to you. Stay tuned and we will bring you more action. Just a reminder of the scoreline at full time. Dempo Sports Club nil and the visitors FC Bengaluru United, who were down to 10 men for more than 40 minutes of the half, snatching the victory And all 3 points with a beautiful effort from Jerry Pulamte. One. The Ella ground should be a happy hunting ground for Dempo. They will play the next match home and will be looking for a change in fortunes. They were experienced a defeat, they were experienced a draw. What they're yet to experience is that winning feeling, taking those 3 points now. Well, isn't that sweet? The shot on target, a brilliant effort on goal from the edge of the box towards the far corner from Jerry. How beautiful it was. And meanwhile, for Dempo, they're just having not enough shots from inside the box, from dangerous areas. Bengaluru didn't need to have them because they had the breakthrough in the 65th minute. From then on, it only meant shooting from outside the areas. For Dempo, it was a different story. They failed to break down the well drilled defense of Bengaluru and couldn't manage shots from close quarters. There was one great chance for the number 22, which is squandered. The X you see on the edge of the 6 yard box, that will hurt them the most. Will surely be looking to rectify it when they are out next time against SC Bengaluru. But for now, that is it. Stay tuned to us for more coverage from the second division of I League, that is the third tier of Indian football. It has been great as always, and my pleasure to bring all the live action to you. Stay tuned. This is your host.